Yo, so right, this is the next one we're looking at. This is one of the offerings from Bolt and their Recoil system. Doing a spring change on it because it's a bit lacking on power. Okay, so a little disclaimer with this one. I've already done a little bit of work on it, trying to sort out some issues that the customer was having. Yeah, we're gonna try and up the power because it's not working properly. We've already changed some parts on it, but I'm not going to bore you with any of the details, but when we get to the gearbox I'll start talking again. Okay, so one thing with the bolts that you got to keep in mind when you're doing this, if you're going to do it, is that the wiring is a little tricky because the recoil goes up into the actual like tube here. It's not as easy as just running the wires through because there's no room, so they run it through this bit here, in here. Now the problem with that is, whereas Tokyo Marui have done it kind of like wireless, they haven't on the bolts. So what we've got to do is we've got to take these little screws out. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult because they're normally Loctited in. I Loctited these ones in from the last time I did a bit of work on it. It's just a good thing because obviously with the recoil you're gonna have issues with it coming loose all the time and you will lose things. It can be a pain in the arse to get back in, hence why I've done this tape on this one. But basically what you got to do is you've got to unsolder your connector, and then when you unscrew your locking nut here, you get it to a certain position. There's kind of like a little hole, it's like a little groove cut out, and you can run your wires slowly back through it. So once you got to this stage, it's pretty straightforward. You literally just change your spring, put your new spring in, pop it all back together. A couple of things to note: this top part will just either just pop out on you, or you can just remove it beforehand just by pulling it forward and out. I just really ask. Things I don't like about the gearbox and things I do like about it. It is pretty much just a Vision 2 gearbox that has this rod that goes down the inside of it to give you your recoil, which is cool. Which means that parts are very easy to get. You can, you know, if you wanted to put a gear tighten or something in here, you can. Obviously, you know, with the TM like recoils, you've got to use the NGRS versions and stuff like that. Not a big deal, but yeah. Things I don't like about it: the bushings are ridiculously loose, like to the point where I found it easier just to leave them on the top like that while I'm putting it back together because they're just stupid loose. Could change them out for better fitting ones, but yeah, we're just doing a quick change spring, so. so there you have it. Spring changed. Just gonna do a test now. See what the FPS comes in at. Okay, so it works. Okay, so time for test fire. Much better. Turn it the wrong way. Don't know if you can see that, but once you've done some bedding in and that spring goes down, we'll be in perfect zone. So, win-win.